Hey guys, welcome back and happy Sunday. If you guys celebrate happy Easter, honestly, I have had such an amazing weekend. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend, spending some time with your loved ones, family, friends, or whatever makes you happy. I think that's the most important thing. And I feel like, it's something that we kind of sleep on sometimes. We forget, to take some time for ourselves and do stuff and spend time with people who make us happy. So I'm wishing that for all of you guys today. I love you guys so much. We're back to talk about Katie Maloney, who says it was a red flag that Tom Schwartz never took her side and that she wants to date somebody who prioritizes her. Okay. It makes sense. So we're going to talk about it. Is that okay? I think we can talk about it. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Katie Maloney and Tom Schwartz are both trying to move ahead after their breakup, their split. Since it was announced, the Vanderpump Rules stars have opened up about some of the details, and we know that Katie initiated the split and admitted that it had been building for months. But she knew telling him would be hard. She previously stated that she felt disconnected and she felt like she was drifting away further and further, and that feeling did not go away. I felt like I was drifting and I couldn't stop it. It was the hardest thing to do, the hardest thing to tell him, because I knew it was going to crush him. For his part, Tom blamed himself after the split. He even continues to wear his wedding ring, which we know because when we were on stage in Los Angeles, it was right there on his finger. And even Tom Sandoval said, dude, you better keep that wedding ring on because I have hope for you and Katie to stay together. And once you take that off, I feel like the hope is broken. Okay. He also claimed that's all on me when it came to the breakup, but the two of them seem to be amicable and they've even posted pictures together after their breakup or the announcement. And regardless, it doesn't look like a reconciliation is on the table. As reported by Us Weekly, Katie took to her podcast, We Met at Acme. It's not her podcast, but to a podcast, because her podcast is You're Gonna Love Me. And she wanted to explain some of the red flags in their relationship. She even talked about the future of dating again. And Katie started to confess that when they were dating, one of her red flags was being with someone adverse to wanting to commit to you. She said, I understand that when someone is younger and when they're still figuring themselves out, they're still figuring life out. So, okay, but I think when somebody is 30, I don't think it's too much. And especially when you've been together for a long time, she wants to be prioritized. That's what she's saying. She's like, I want someone who is not in limbo, but somebody who is going to 100% all of the time be Team Katie and prioritize me. I don't think that that's the hardest or craziest thing to ask for. I honestly agree with it. And I love both of these people. I think they're both amazing. Tom Schwartz is such a sweetheart. Katie is amazing. I can see why they would both, want the things that they want. It makes sense. They're human. As for what's next, Katie discussed what dating might be like for her and how she would react to Tom dating someone else. Katie said, you would think after being with somebody for 12 years and all of that, that you would be not ready for that. But I feel like I am. She also noted that since they are still living together in their house, it does present some obstacles. Katie continued, it's a different world out there. So I'm like, what do you even do? I feel like I'm totally out of my element. When I met Tom, dating apps weren't even around at that time. And I used to just meet people the old-fashioned way. Well, you still can, Katie. You can have people set you up and you don't have to go on dating apps. Not like I'm against dating apps, but you don't have to go on dating apps. When it comes to what she's looking for in her next partner, she wants someone who isn't worried about every single person in the room and what they think and how they're feeling. She also said, someone who's going to prioritize me and support my feelings and my emotions. Someone who doesn't prioritize, partying. And in addition to that, she said that she's looking for somebody who wants to start a family too. Eventually, she knows that Tom will start dating again, but she's not concerned about how she'll handle it. Katie said, it would be weird, but I don't think I'd go crazy. I don't think I would feel hurt. I don't think I would feel betrayed. I think as long as she wasn't a psycho or as long as she was a good person, that was going to be nice. I can't say that I would be upset. Okay. I think that's pretty big of Katie. Now, getting back to it, we're still curious. And this is crazy because it's been in limbo for so long. We're almost in May And we still don't have any confirmation as to what's going on with Vanderpump Rules season 10. Are we getting a Vanderpump Rules? Are we not? Especially after Shaws of Sunset and Vanderpump Rules were neck and neck, both with 9 seasons. So our big question here was, are you guys going to continue on? And I don't see how they couldn't at this point, because there's so much to work with. If we bring Katie and Tom back, we see Katie dating new people. We see Tom potentially dating new people. It's all documented, and then they have to be around each other. It might be a little like, this is kind of awkward, but also at the end of the day, you know, fans are going to freak out and like they would love to see this. And also we want to see maybe, and I don't speak for everyone on this, trust me, but some of us want to see who Lala's dating. Is she going to show us who she's dating? Because last time I'm reading on social media and Twitter, people are like, I want to see Lala go on dates. I don't know if you guys remember, but when she started dating Randall, maybe it was the fact that he was married. I don't know what it was. She wasn't giving us anything. So much so that even at the reunion, and maybe it was season 5 or 6, but it was at the reunion where she was called out by Stassi and Sheena and Ariana and everybody, because they were like, we all have to put our lives out here and we have to share things. And you don't do that. You don't give the same all of your life to the show that we do. And, you know, Lala's defense was, when you have a man that has something to protect and he didn't sign up for this and he's in a different status than you guys, then you would know what it's like and why I'm protecting this. Well, truth came out, and it was actually the fact that what we were protecting was that he was a married man with 2 daughters at home, and now it makes a lot more sense. But I do want to see, maybe if she wasn't dating somebody who was married, who wasn't going through a split, who wasn't a Hollywood director, okay, maybe she would actually share that. But then again, I'm just thinking in my mind, as a new mom, she's probably not going to bring everybody on camera, because she probably doesn't want to look like a new mom who is just out here dating a bunch of people. And then all of the fans are going to scrutinize her and tell her, you need to prioritize yourself and not prioritize, you know, dating all of these different men and bringing them around your baby. No matter what, it's damned if she does, damned if she doesn't. People are going to rip her apart because she's on a reality TV show. It's just inevitable. It's how the whole game works. Now, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are about Katie Maloney wanting somebody who prioritizes her. It doesn't seem like it's too much to ask, but how do you feel about this? And when she talks about the red flags in the room, the red flags that, you know, Tom Schwartz never took her side and prioritized partying over her, is that how you feel from watching the show? I already feel like I know how a lot of you guys are going to lean, which way you guys are going to lean on this topic and in this conversation. With that, guys, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And if you have not already, go to spillingtealive.com, because we have our April 28th show at City Winery in New York City coming up, and we want all of you guys to be there. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.